What's up, everybody? Noah Kisha back here for a Blu-ray and DVD update. 2 Blu-rays that I just bought today, and then 4 DVDs that I got over the past week or so. I don't buy a whole lot of stuff anymore. Why? I'm trying to be cautious with this coronavirus and not going out as much as possible. But I am going to be going down to the video store every once in a while. And when I was in there this past week, I got a rent one, get one free text sent to my phone. So I went in there and I found 1 or 2 things I wanted to buy. Didn't feel like renting anything. I just said when I can, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to get these. So that's what I did. I actually bought 2 Blu-rays of 2 2019 releases. We will get to those at the end. I'm making you wait for the Blu-rays. But this is for Joe and Marie pretty much. If I speak too much, I could call you Maria. Or Joey, or Feng Shua, or whatever. Alright, let's get into the Christmas. These are 4 Christmas DVDs. This one I ordered... Well, my father ordered this off of Amazon because his card is on the Amazon. And pretty much he bought this for us because in my house, we love Christmas. Christmas is our favorite time of year. It's cold. There's snow on the ground, hopefully. Unlike last year where there was very little snow in Ohio. And starting around October 26th, 25th, 26th, the Hallmark Channel, all 3 Hallmark channels, which by the way, we have Hallmark Drama now. Hallelujah. So we can see the older Hallmark movies now, and I can record the ones that we actually love to watch every single year. So this one was $5 on Amazon.com. We love Danica McKellar, and that is Coming Home for Christmas. My mother really loves this movie. I think I've seen portions of the movie. This is a movie that is going to be watched this Christmas, probably multiple times. Well, let's be honest, this will probably be watched within the next couple of weeks because Hallmark Channel is actually starting in about 56 minutes as I'm recording this video. They are going to be starting Christmas in July. And I might as well just give you a little update. Rocky Mountain Christmas, well... They're going to start off with The Mistletoe Inn, which I am going to be watching while I'm making dinner. We're having spaghetti. And then Rocky Mountain Christmas and Christmas at Grand Valley. So that'll be a great start to it. Well, Saturday, we were not supposed to be here. We were not supposed to be here Saturday or Sunday. We were supposed to be in Indiana visiting my grandmother, and then some things came up. And we decided, well, we're going to make a little trip out of it. We're going to go and get God's waffle fries at Chick-fil-A in Columbus. Now, dang it. So, while we were there, we had to go to Myers. My mom wanted to go to Hobby Lobby, get some of her sewing stuff, and I went over to Half Price Books. And I figured, well, since I'm over there, I might as well look at the clearance section. I might as well look at the TV shows, see if there's anything off my wish list. Didn't get anything off my wish list. I got 3 Christmas movies, though. So, let's get into it. First up, this is Christmas Angel with Della Reese, Terry Polo, Tamara Mori Housley, and Kevin Sorbo from PureFlix. PureFlix doesn't have the best record with me because they don't make very good religious movies. Because what I do is I actually review them, and yeah, they got a good message. If you are religious, yes, which I know that a lot of people aren't. More power to you. I am, and as a Christian, the Christian movies are not the greatest movies on the planet whatsoever. They are not well written. They're pretty poorly acted. The whole message is just preach. It's like 2 hours of just like it, believe this, and I'm sitting here because this is a Christian movie. Why are you trying to make me believe something I already believe in? And you're doing it poorly because the script is bad. But anyways, Christmas Angel is a pure flicks Christmas movie. Christmas is very hard to get wrong for me. If it's a Christmas movie, there's a good chance I'm going to at least enjoy it somewhat. So that'll be staying in the collection because it has Christmas in it. This one, I almost didn't buy this one. I looked through the clearance section once, and I'm following Cinema Sickness's rule. Always check twice. Always check the sections twice. So I knew that I was getting this one no matter what. But then I went back to the clearance section, and there this was. And I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even see the title, and all I saw was that. All I saw was that man there, Andy Griffith. My mother loves the Andy Griffith Show. She watches him every single day. We love him in our house. She just loves that show and loves him to death. So I figured at the very least she'll enjoy this, but this will be something to add to the Christmas collection because I didn't even know it was a Christmas movie. This is a song for the season. All I saw was Andy Griffith's face, and I'm like, that's enough for me. Then I looked, and I'm like, it's a Christmas movie. It's $3 on clearance. So I thought, I'm going to get it. What is the worst that can happen? It's bad. It was $3. It'll stay in the Christmas collection pretty much no matter what. So there is that, a song for the season. Then this one, you have to understand something with me. What you gotta understand with me is this. In my house, especially with me, I'm very into a Christmas movie that is Santa Claus centric because it makes it feel like Christmas. For me, it's like I'm 4 years old again and I'm just watching a Christmas movie. And that's what I want from a kid's Christmas film. So what I'm going to show you now is something I don't show often. This is the Santa Claus movies that not a lot of people know about. These are two that I would highly recommend if you're looking for something to watch with your kid, especially Joe Marie. I think you and Gary, you two, and especially Gary. Gary would have a ball with this one. Gary would love this one. This stars Ed Asner as Santa Claus in both movies. These are not related, but these were two Christmas films that I had to buy. And with me, if it's Santa Claus, but especially if there's Christmas and there's dogs, I know Marie has these. I still need Santa Paws 2 because I watched that one a lot growing up. I'm a little younger than you guys are, so I watched them a lot more. But there is that. So let's get into what I actually got from there. This was $5.99. Normally, I don't like to pay that much for a movie. Well, first off, I better tell you how much this was. This was $7.99. My father actually wanted this one too because Della Reese, it's Christmas. So that one is pretty much for the family. This one is pretty much for my mother. If it's not for her, it's for me, for my Christmas collection. This one, I am not going to lie, it is for me. It is for me. This is called Santa's Boot Camp. How can I not? This is all about elves who are just fed up. They're fed up with the bratty, little ungrateful children of the world. So Santa gets help from 6 teenagers. And what I saw this, I looked this movie up, and apparently it's like the Santa Claus or the Breakfast Club meets Elf or the Breakfast Club meets something. It's 6 teenagers going to help Santa Claus. They're going to be doing toys, and he puts them through a rigorous boot camp to help him save Christmas and make all the children of the world happy. How can I not want this? It's a Santa Claus Christmas film. I grew up with the Santa Claus 2, and Santa Claus 3. Those are 3 of the greatest Christmas films ever made, especially 1 and 2. 3 is still good, but it's not as good as the other 2. So there's that. Santa's Boot Camp. Joe Marie, let me know if you have any of those. I think, yes, Joe did tell me that you guys have this one, and that you guys watched it. I will watch this within the next couple weeks, because it is Christmas time now. So, there is the Christmas DVDs right there. Yeah, that way. There we go. Now, on to the Blu-rays. Both with slippity-doo-dahs. Slippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, my, oh my. I'm weird. Anyways, this one I'm gonna get a little flack for, but I don't care. In the Kaiser household, there is this tier list. There's God, there's Jesus, and then there's John Cena. John Cena is my favorite celebrity and wrestler of all time, and that is never going to change. Is this a good movie? By all means, no, but it's for my John Cena collection. I like to have almost everything he's in. That's why I am more than likely going to be buying Doolittle, because he does play Yoshi the Bear in it, so I'm gonna have to get it. Playing with Fire. Is this a good movie? When you're actually sitting down and looking to review it? No. But when I rewatched this with my parents, because they kind of wanted to see it, and it's hard to get them to watch something. So I said, as John Cena, it's a family movie. It's rated PG for this, and this, and they were down. So they liked it. It's for my John Cena collection. So I bought Playing with Fire on Blu-ray from Family Video. This is the title that I've been waiting to go on sale. And then, right below John Cena, it's God, Jesus, John Cena, and then Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. This one was one of my favorite films of last year. It's one of the... I had a lot more fun with this than I did with Avengers Endgame. And I'm being 100% honest with you. I had more fun with this than I did Avengers Endgame. I am more connected to the Fast and Furious universe than I am the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Fast and Furious is cars, it's explosions, it's cheesy, it's fun, especially once you get to, say, Fast 5 and on. They found their stride. They weren't trying to be a typical heist action. They were trying to be a typical heist action movie, but they knew what they were getting themselves into. They knew what people were starting to like about them. So I did have to get Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. 1, because it is Fast and Furious. 2, it has Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. 3, it has Jason Statham. And 4, it has Roman Reigns, who is a wrestler. Roman Reigns is The Rock's cousin. In October of 2018, Roman Reigns came out on Monday Night Raw and announced that he had leukemia. That he had been battling leukemia for 11 years, and it came back. And during that time, they were shooting, or getting ready to start shooting the Samoan portions of Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. So when I heard that he was a part of this movie, I'm like, you had me sold when it just said Fast and Furious. You had me sold. You had me even more sold when it said Hobbs and Shaw starring Jason Statham and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You also get 2 very, very funny cameos and very well done cameos. Idris Elba is amazing in this. What's her name? Oh, wow. This girl here. This girl. What's her name? Down in the comments. Please tell me. But Roman Reigns, every single time I saw the trailer, I had to watch it because I missed him. I miss Roman Reigns. In February of 2019, he came back, said, "I'm in remission, y'all," and I bawled like a little child because we all wanted him to beat it. So when I went to theaters to see this, I wore my Roman Reigns shirt because every single time there was a trailer, Roman Reigns, this thing was a ooh-ah. That was his signature sound that he did every single time he was in the ring, was a ooh-ah, and I did it every single time because I'm a mark when it comes to wrestling. So Hobbs and Shaw, I had to buy this. I didn't want to pay $20 for it. I don't ever want to pay $20 for a movie unless it is one of my top 5 of the entire year, which Hobbs and Shaw wasn't. I believe it was in my top 20. Hobbs and Shaw is just a fun popcorn movie that I'm going to rewatch very, very soon. I love this movie. And do I love this movie? No, I don't. But do I like this movie for what it is now that I won't be sitting down and reviewing it? It's a good enough movie to sit down. It's a fun family watch. It's a fun family watch, and not every movie I have to watch has to have language and boobs and sex and gory, bloody violence. Every once in a while, it's fun to watch a fun family kids film and add it to your Blu-ray collection. There is the Blu-ray DVD update. Yeah, it's 17 minutes, but you want to know what? Who cares? See you guys next time for my movie review of Midway to Love, which premiered on Hallmark Channel last Friday night.